Okay, RM, November, my Star Wars. I don't know if it's complete or not, or how many there are, but I think it's complete. So I have like 3 copies of Star Wars 1, so that was pretty insane. I had a lot of copies of Star Wars actually. Star Wars 2, 3, and I guess this is 4, but this is full screen, this one. If I see a wide screen, I'll pick it up. So the first couple months is going to be kind of tough. I cannot buy too much because of the CDs and games. But after that, it's going to be a lot easier for me to build up. So if you're sticking with me, thanks for watching. Or subscribe if you want to. Widescreen. I always try to pick up widescreen if I can, if I remember. Sometimes it's hard to find them. I've seen Star Wars posters from time to time, but I did not think about picking them up at the time. So I guess I was looking for something else, but if I come across some interesting posters, I might pick them up. Locally, Star Wars is pretty popular to find, so I don't have to pay a whole lot for it. Online, they would be about 10 bucks each, at least. Star Wars. I'm gonna probably get into some toys as well for Star Wars after my loan is paid off. And this one's a different color. So yeah, there's a lot I could do with my collection, the way I could take it into toys after. But about 2 months, December, January, and February, maybe March, it's going to be a bit of a crunch because I have to pay down the loan completely. Then I could build up more into horror movies and go into toys as well. Plus I want to build up my collection with Atari games, CDs. Pearl Jam I'm going to put on hold probably for a year. So I already got most of the old live stuff that I need, except for a few old ones that I would like to get, but that's on hold right now because they're about 60 bucks a piece, and there's a couple that are pretty expensive. It'll cost me about 90 bucks. And the Star Wars action figures I think are in my budget. I can pick them up, like the toys, not the movie screen stuff. Those cost about 1,000 bucks, probably more. But the action figures and toys, they would run up about 30 to 50 bucks, I think. So I could do some of that. And this is the first set. Online they probably cost about 10 bucks a piece if you can find them locally, because most of them are widescreen except for this one. So that's I don't know my Roman numerals. I guess that's 4. Then it goes into silver, which is kind of cool. These are all widescreen. I don't know if there's any more after this silver set. 5, 6, I guess that's 7. If there's any more after that, I'll have to take a look. See if I'm missing any, then I could add them, but they're pretty simple. Yeah, so next year is going to be interesting, but for a couple months it's going to be crunch. Open out a little booklet. So I'm gonna have to bear through that because of the games and the live program stuff that I wanted earlier. I could do it little by little bit, but then I would not be able to do anything else. So the loan has helped me out quite a lot. It's a double. But now I have to pay it back, so fortunately there's not much room for snacks. Now for pop, I will still have the regular pop. Have to do something cheaper for lunch. They don't all have an insert. So December is going to be okay. Christmas, so I might not have to buy too much food. January is going to be okay. And then the new year, I think 2 months into the new year, both discs. And then after that, I'll be free to build up more onto Atari. That's the biggest part of my collection as well, Atari and Nintendo. Aside from my CDs, I'll still keep adding CDs, but when I get through my movies now, I want to build up my movies, how they look, and build up my horror, and I'll see after that, probably end of next year, things could be looking a little bit different. Could think about doing different stuff, man. So, thanks for watching. I guess unboxing, an update on my collection. November, Star Wars. So if you can find them separate, pick them up. So you'll pay a lot more online. You'll pay at least $10 for one online. You might not always get widescreen, but I try to pick up widescreen if I can. So pretty cool. So I'm definitely going to get into more Star Wars as well. Some of the toys are pretty cool action figures, but depends on how much shelving I could do in here, because I could do like one shelving here and one more out there, and that's it. So I might have to do like one shelving for action figures, but I don't want to buy too much of the stuff, just like a little handful. A little bit from Doctor Who, a little bit from Star Wars. So stuff like that. So I don't want to display it too much. I'll probably put some bigger stuff up there. The toys I'll probably change eventually. But I don't want too much junk either, so. And I might try to update the drawing tablet to a cheaper and Cintiq for around $500. I've seen some for used ones, so I might think about that. And I need to build up more on my Nintendo. Now that I have the systems, it's going to take a little while to pay off some of this stuff, but after that it'll be a lot easier. Depends on how much shelving I can get, I guess. And then I could think about doing some other box sets, because I need to finish off the Aliens. So this is Aliens Part 2. The name is so strange. So I need Aliens 1 and 4 to complete this box set, or I might have to buy the whole set eventually. I've added a couple of Atari games here and there. I'll tell you them later on, so you can see there's more of them. And Hellraiser's going to take a while. I need to get through some comedy as well. Got a couple on the way, but it's going to take a while for them to come in. Exorcist is going to take a while to build up, so it's going to take a little while to get through. The first few ones is going to be kind of tough. I cannot do too much, then it'll be easier on me. Because I wanted some of these older Pearl Jam albums in my collection. Lollapalooza, stuff like that. It's very expensive. $60 at least. Mookie. Locally they're very hard to find chapters, old stuff like that. There's some new stuff as well. I think I got a couple new ones, not that many yet. Things are going to take time to build up, because I still want to add more CDs as well. I need to add some more Aerosmith, probably Anthrax, a couple more AC/DC here and there. So some of the stuff I might find locally, but some old country I could find locally, Beach Boys, stuff like that. I could go to the flea market next year a couple times, but I have to go to them on the weekend. So plus I need to replace some of the damaged ones. So all these down here are damaged, by the way, that I replace. So I cannot buy these separate, so I have to buy a whole album from the junk shop or something. But that's how everything's looking now. Thanks for watching. It was supposed to be just an update on this Star Wars stuff, but give you some tips on what I'm planning to do next year. Thanks for watching.